Hey everybody, welcome to the D3 studio. This is Don Lanning, and I'm wrapping up another week of amazing teaching and amazing students doing wonderful art. I'm happy to show you what we did this week. This class, I never know how the classes are going to go. Sometimes we're doing full heads. We do have Gabby doing a full head in here, which is amazing, but we have a lot of maquettes. The classes, the title of the class usually doesn't change. It's usually Don Lanning's Making Monsters 101, but the student changes, meaning that you decide your concept, you decide your format. So when you come and have a week with me and we sculpt together, you choose the concept, but also the format. So we got a lot of maquettes here, full figures, and I need to be quiet and just show you. Come on with me. Come on. Hey, let's start with Gabby. Hey, Gabby.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm good.
I'm gonna have you stand and move you a little bit to the side. No, you're fine. I met this young lady at Monsterpalooza, and she's a wonderful artist. I want you to look in the camera here and give us your full name and information.
Hi, I'm Gabriela Paredes, and in Instagram I'm like Gabriela Paredes _ and this is my goblin.
Wonderful.
My sad goblin.
We're going to turn it towards you. And, well, this is so wonderful. What can I tell you about this? Well, I want you to tell us a little something, but I love the expression she chose. With this kind of goblin type character, often you get an angry face, or you get some kind of thing like that. She went for something that's almost crying, sad, which makes it original for her. And Gabby just came on with the small horns, which are absolutely apropos to this concept. I love the shape of the ears. They're somehow complemented by the horns. We have our tips, but look at this expression, and I'm going to shut up and let you take some shots of that. It's wonderful. I love it, Gabby. Congratulations. Fantastic detail. What was hard? Was there anything hard on here? Is there anything you struggled with?
With the lips a little bit.
The lips.
Yeah,
right.
and the eyes, that is kind of hard,
Right.
but
You certainly did a good job. And I
Thank
get
you.
the sadness in the mouth. And I love the shadows up under the brows because I get, I get sadness off of that. I hope she does a couple of different paint jobs. She's going to mold this. I already talked to her about it. And I hope she gets a little bit of epoxy on there if she does it in latex and has some teardrops running down the face. Wouldn't that be wonderful? Thank you so much for a wonderful week. Yeah, great job. And I'm going to have you step right where I am. And Kelly's going to introduce herself. Turn around here and give us all your contact information. Anything you want to give us, please tell us.
I'm Kelly Gorman, and you can find more of my work on my Instagram, which is kellygorman.fx. And yeah, that's about it. I don't know what to say.
And so this piece turned very dark.
Yeah, this is my necromancer guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's kind of creepy.
Can you show your initial? She had a picture that was like a tone piece. Something to push against.
Yeah.
If you want to.
It's based off of an author's story. His name is Clark Ashton Smith, and he has like an entire book about like necromancy and stuff. And they're actually really good short stories. But this was the inspiration for it.
Right.
This was cool. Yeah.
But it became something quite.
Yeah, I
darker.
kind of did my own thing with that.
Yeah. Well, I love it. I love it. Was there anything that was a struggle? I hate to ask the same question, but what was fun? What was hard? What was difficult?
The teeth were definitely the hardest because they're so small and like you have to like really get in there.
Sure.
Also, probably the feet and the hands.
Right.
And like getting the right movement with the robe. I mean, it definitely was not an easy piece to do, but I'm really happy with the way that it turned out.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm pretty proud of it.
And I should also mention for everybody else, in the next week or two, everybody's going to be posting personal pictures of their work. We're going to do pictures today, but she's going to keep on going. The idea of the class is certainly for us to get good tool use and technique, but she's going to finish this and post her own pictures, as with everybody. We go as far as we can, but the sculpture is done when you, the artist, say it's done. So she's going to continue on with this.
Yeah, there's still a lot to do.
I love the rocks. Should we tell them about that? Probably. Or not?
I mean, essentially what I did is just Dawn got me some rocks from across the street, and I painted them.
I threw some rocks from
yeah,
there,
and then I just added clay just to put it together, and then there's all this texture work with it.
Well,
Yeah.
we're not going to leave you without discussing this. Bela Lugosi hands and practicing the
He was my
pose.
model.
And once again, the joy of that is there's unexpected things. When you do some posing, you get to see suddenly how the legs are sitting. Where is the center of gravity? So I've been teased for doing that kind of stuff in shops, but it's wonderful.
It
'cause
works.
It does help you plan. And I'm going to turn this for a second, but look at the wicked nature of the leading hand. You've got a bit of, wow, that's heavy, a little bit of Bela Lugosi in there. Or at least I perceive that as Bela Lugosi. And also the tendons she came in with today. These tendons were just born today. But a lot of angst and a lot of fright in those hands, or scary angles, I should say. And I love talking about found objects. She went through a junk drawer and found this beautiful
Yeah,
thing.
that's an earring.
Yeah, that's right. But now it is a, what do we call it?
It's a halo.
It's a
Something.
halo.
Yeah. He's some kind of dark priest
Yeah. Well,
that raises the dead. He's a
Michaela,
little
I just want you to hang out and take a few beauty shots. And once again, I enjoyed working with you. Both
Yeah,
wonderful.
definitely.
Wonderful. I also love the size of it too. One of the great things about a big size sculpture is you can't walk by it and not regard it. I've seen people sculpt the most beautiful things, like gems, like a little creature from the Black Lagoon that's perfect. But if it's sitting on the edge of the table and it's 8 inches tall or 10 inches tall, you can walk by it and miss it. This scale, this size is fantastic. Get people's attention right on. Said the guy who likes to sculpt giant heads. Fantastic. Did you get some good shots there? Fantastic. All right, we're going to move away from this dark soul. Let's go on.
Au revoir.
Yeah. But look for her posting pictures in the next week.
KellyGorman.fx.
There you go.
Add me on
There you
Instagram.
go. Good. Wonderful. I want you to turn and say your information, introduce yourself, and give us anything like your Instagram, whatever you
Sure.
want. How do we find you?
I'm Riley Nightingale. You can find me at Riley Nightingale FX. I sculpted stitches from World of Warcraft, also in Heroes of the Storm.
Yes, you did. Look at, go into her reference and get a nice shot of the reference. What attracted you to this character?
I really wanted to do a bunch of textures and
Right.
different forms.
Yeah.
And he just seems to have a lot of complex things going on that I thought would be really fun to sculpt.
Stomach teeth.
Mm-hmm.
That would be one of them. Yeah. Well, and I like her head more. Her head seems more vicious to me. It's in the family of the original reference, but you know what? We have these things. We have these references, if you agree. And we use them to push against, we use them to get it started. Once you're in 3 dimensions, it's another world. You can explore and really find things that are so much better than the source art. But would you tell us a little bit about your process and also the weapons, which I'm going to like?
Sure. Basically, this guy involved just throwing a bunch of clay on the armature wire because he's got a lot of thick areas. And I like to work with subtraction, so I threw on more clay than I thought would be necessary and sculpted down. And then it's just down to detail work.
Yeah. And the crazy chains and weapons. This thing looks terrible, man, to me. This looks like something for cutting wood, so that the wood splits wide.
Oh yeah.
I want to point out some of the things that I really love about this. The things that drive me crazy are the skin here. This reminds me of the Norris belly from The Thing, from '81. You know, when the belly opens up. She's just got great wrinkles in there. I'm going to turn this here so you can get different value of shadow on there. Just wonderful and very scary. Once again, if you encountered this character, it's over.
It's over.
You're in
There's
trouble.
no getting past it.
You're going down in here someplace, but look how crazy that is. And also she did a Spanish necktie. Is that what it is? I'm not sure even what that's called, but that's a Brazilian necktie or
I think
something.
it's Brazilian, yeah.
I think that's right. Excuse my misspeaking there, but I love that because that face seems crazy to me. And once again, just the weight. The way she has the legs splayed here, I feel a center of gravity, and I feel like this character has real weight. And once again, it wins on many levels. Look at this third arm, crazy weapon. Look how amazing that is, and the chains. And you had a little help with the chain, I think.
I did, yeah. I had my wonderful friend Lauren come in and help me build the chains.
Let's give a shot of Lauren. There's Lauren right there. Get a quick shot. Thank you, Lauren, for amazing chains. Awesome. Well, bravo. I love
Thank
it.
you.
Thank you so much. It was a wonderful week.
Yeah,
I want to tell you guys, I didn't do a lot with Riley. Riley's taking the class the second time and comes in prepared with good reference and great attitude. And I maybe had a few brief meetings with her talking about fat and the rubber tip tool.
The rubber tip tool, great thing.
A great thing to talk about. But this is all her wonderful motivation and strength in coming here. And I appreciate you. You're wonderful for the class. It'll get better. It's awesome. All right, well, we're going to move on. I just want you to stay and take some beauty shots. Just go like this. And Riley, if you want to do a few turns,
Sure.
That would be awesome.
God, this would make great with the lazy
Keep the
Susan.
butt.
Ah, yes, the butt.
Okay, look what we got. Beautiful. Butt.
Oh, that's a good shot.
And crazy arm.
Okay, go.
Who is in my lair? Don't run from me. Oh. That's Java, clearly. Okay.
Yeah, little Java.
Well, there we go. Awesome. Super cool. Listen, Riley, if you can do me a favor, I'm going to have you take the iPad and let her get this shot. Awesome. Super cool. Oh. Okay. We're going to switch over there, and then I get a chance to introduce Michaela. A lot of you out there know that follow me know Michaela. Michaela's taken my class more than a few times. Wonderful young artist, and I want you to take it from there. Go ahead. Yeah.
So this will be my third time taking Dawn's class. I plan on taking it many more times. This is my first maquette. I decided to do Gremlin because I wanted to surprise my sister. So at the beginning of the class, she was like, "Oh, what are you sculpting?" I'm like, "I'm not telling you." But I decided to do Gremlin, more of a shrunken version, baby size. Right here I'm working on the scale work, and I've just done his fingers just now. I still have a lot of work to do. I still have to put a few teeth in, but as of right now it's just a work in progress.
That's right. And this was a very large project. I love that she got most of it done. I think we're at about 80% in a 40-hour class. That's fantastic.
Yeah.
Once again, I mentioned this before, but she'll take this home, continue, take some of the lessons and the tools that she learned here, but more importantly, she'll be posting this in the next couple of weeks.
Yes.
And have all of her texture. And once again, great effort and great focus. I want you to know everybody in this class. This class went by so fast because everybody was focused. And I love this because the days fly. And we also had a lot of, a few late nights, which makes me very prideful. I love coming in the shop and class is over and everybody's still here. Pretty awesome. But thank you. Thank you again.
Thank you.
Yeah, Michaela had her fawn at the last
Yes.
Monsterpalooza.
Yes, I did.
And I need to thank Elliot again for that. When we do our wrap up here, I'll mention that as well. But yeah, just get some beauty shots.
You want to turn them?
Yeah.
You can see she started the scales on the chest. And as she gets in there, I love that she started on the chest because she gets a chance to have a little rehearsal and go over some track and try those scales, burnish, and see how it goes before she gets to the face or the remainder of the body. But the important thing is the form, and the form feels really good. You have the hallmarks of a classic gremlin there, certainly in the body. As soon as I look at it, boom, there's no question what we're dealing with. But
I'm just excited to make like a ton of these.
polyfoam and latex, bang them
Yeah.
out, put some
Yep.
armature in there, wrap them around your own limbs, and you have a Halloween.
Yeah.
Oh no! Anyways, Well, listen, thank you so
Yes.
much for coming.
Yeah, of course.
You're a boost to the room. This has
you.
been a very special class. It's been a small class, but that's what we love here at D3. I'm able to spend time with you personally, and that's how we do it here. A personal experience where we share tools and whatnot. But you guys have a class coming up next month. Please contact me at donlanning@sbcglobal.net. That's donlanning@sbcglobal.net for information on upcoming classes. I'm usually running a class, it seems these days, about once a month. And I gotta thank Neil Gordon, my dear friend out in the UK. I just got back from teaching in London and Lille, France, and what an amazing experience. I came home and promptly got sick. I'm so glad I didn't get the flu when I was over there. But we had an amazing time, and I want to take this opportunity to thank Neil and Lisa Gordon also for a wonderful time teaching in the UK, and also an article that was just done on me in Prosthetics Magazine. What a wonderful thing. Covers some of my career, but the number one thing, as always with these classes, is the students. If I'm just standing here alone, there's just a guy in a room. The students are the ones that make this experience priceless.